Hello, so welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the episode 2 of Thursday Pep Talks. As you guys know already, today's title is all about toxic parenthood or toxic parents. Let's start our pep talk with iced latte or iced matcha. I'm having iced juice because here it's so sunny and I'm literally sweating every day. Even now I'm feeling hot, but I have my fan on the speed of 1 or 2, so it's okay. Let's start the video. Guys have clicked on this video, you already know that you don't deserve the toxic parenthood or you don't deserve to be in the house and you are not okay with it. You already know that you don't deserve that, so let's get started. But first, let me educate you what toxic family is and to deal with it in the future and to make your future better and move away from those toxic habits. Let's start the video with signs, the toxic signs or the toxic things that are happening in your house. So every family deals with different type of toxicity, but major signs are major signs. The first one is like saying that what else do you want me to say when you behave like that? Like, I obviously got angry because you are doing like that, doing like this and all, and not thinking about what that affected on you. That is the major thing that every child deals with their parents, basically when they are in their teens and 20s. After that comes gaslighting. Like, they said some mean things to you and you started feeling bad and you started crying for that, and they were like, why are you crying? Like, you literally making me feel so bad, parenting. Why are you behaving like this? You're making me look bad or something like that. Gaslighting is very bad and it can affect your mental stability, so stay away from those kinds of gaslighting. Here it comes like over sensitivity talk. Like, you're so oversensitive, you're so overacting. Like, I said only one thing and you're saying that I'm upsetting you. Like, that is one of the toxic trait that everyone has seen in their family, everyone has gone through, and believe me, even I have. But I have found my ways to deal with it or to talk with my parents and like coexist actually. So I'm gonna give you those tips later in the video, so keep watching for that. In this part, what I'm gonna say now is especially for the parents. If you're watching, parents, if you do these things, gaslighting and scolding them for even small mistakes that they didn't even know they did it, by saying some mean things, you're gonna stop them from self-development, or you're gonna put them to a difficult path for their self-development. So don't do that. If you do that in future, they're gonna lack in so many things in career and in relationship and in mindset. So don't do that. Instead, a tip for all parents out there: I'm no parent, but I have accomplished a good communication, a friendly chats with my mom. Finally, at my 20s. So even when I was in teens, I was like getting gaslighted, I was like compared and everything. But now we talk, we process it maturely, cause I have understood the traits and I have overcome it and I know how to end those things. So for parents, here's a tip: don't scold them or don't manipulate them when they are not agreeing to you, cause for them the thoughts have been different. For them, the path they see is way more different than what you see. So talk to them maturely and don't behave as a child, because if you behave toxically and your child sees you as a bad one, and you don't want that. But in India, some parents still hit their children. I mean, like, what the hell, that is illegal, but then also some children won't go complain because they are still holding upon that it's my mom, it's my dad, like it's my parents, I love them, like they are doing this to me, like I'm sad, why are they doing this? Like, they are in a questionable place. But if you do that, they're gonna face really heavy mental issues, and they're gonna face really heavy like downfall in their future. So don't do that, please. Like, stop doing that. Why do you hit your children? Excuse me. They're not your toy, and you guys don't own them. Like, seriously don't own them. See, the cow is agreeing with me. Next one that is toxic trait is they treat you like different from everyone else in the family. Like, they compare you, or they think that you are like an outsider because you have different thoughts on different particular things. So they think you are like a outsider and treat you like outsider because you are living on your own measures, and that's also a toxic trait, and be careful of it. And observe and don't overact or don't react to it. Observe and make a mental note of it, that okay, I'm not gonna get stuck in this toxic traits, I'm gonna come out of it gently. So cope through all the things that you're going through slowly and calmly, and be mature. And this is the major toxic trait that every parents are doing to their children, and especially in India more than other countries, and that is setting your goals, setting your married life, setting your relationship goals, and setting your whole livelihood. Like, you are actually living their life that they didn't get to live, and they are making you live their life that they wanted to live. So I'm gonna say that everyone's mindset is different, every people thoughts are different, the way people think are different. So the path that you are setting for your children may not be the best part cause it felt good for you. No, absolutely not. Cause as people have evolved, human and homo sapiens are evolved, generations are also gonna evolve. Like, you ain't this much right about thinking that this is right about your children. No, you ain't this much right, cause the way that they are in this society, the way that they brought up, and the way that they have experienced things from childhood and traumas and everything, that had made them very different, and they are very different from you. So don't compare to yourself. Don't compare that I did that for my parents in my childhood, I sacrificed that, so you have to do it for us because you owe us. No, you guys don't owe your parents anything, any shit. Like, guys, stop thinking that you're guilty or you're wrong because your parents said wrong. No, you're not. And another thing is manipulating or blackmailing for getting the things that they want to get from you guys, or things that they want you to choose or decide. So yeah, that's the major one. Like, I'm not sending you to school from tomorrow if you don't obey this. I'm gonna not pay the fees, I'm gonna not serve you food and everything. Like, blackmailing and manipulating, it's a lot heavy, and it's a trauma that children are facing. And I suggest you guys to be calm through it and be like, okay, like say that okay, like I didn't get to know what it was, and I know now, and it, like, I'm sorry. Like, you can say that, but don't accept that you are guilty. You can say that to calm them, you can say that to like make them calmer and not gaslight you more and more, but don't accept it. Okay, just observe, don't like take it inside you, just observe and move through it. Take a mental plan that you're gonna say this to make them calm, and you're gonna move on from that situation, and you're gonna not take it like mentally, and you're not gonna take it seriously, because it affects your mental health and it affects your sanity. That you're gonna think yourself that, oh my god, why did I do that? Like, is it my fault? Like, am I bad? Or that leads to a major downfall or major like self-development, or major downfall or difficulty in self-development. So don't do that. Don't take what others is saying about you is all true. No, don't do that. Just observe it and like act according to it. Act maturely, and be mature enough to speak it out, like talk it out, talk everything that you are in a situation, you are in a fight, talk it throughout and get over of it. You don't wanna like take that topic again for the next time, like while speaking or anything else. Major part is judging whatever you do, like if you wearing the clothes that they won't approve, or if you're eating food that they won't approve, or if you're even picking courses, or if you're even picking colleges that they won't approve. Those are also a toxic traits. So be aware of it and make sure you don't fight, and make sure you come up with a good plan with approaching what you like make sure you have a lot of pros about that plan, and make sure you put it on the table like a mature lady or a mature person. Like make a pros of it and what you like, keep the cons aside. You don't want to show your parents cons of that, and if they take out any cons, and you can manipulate them out of it, like showing all the pros if you have. So that might help you. Major toxic things that parents do is telling that I did all this for you and you talk to me like this now. I took care of you like 15 years and you talk to me like that, and you say that you are deciding your own life, or you are doing this without my acceptance. And that is so wrong, because parents, you don't own your children, and you guys decided to give birth to them, and you guys decided to have a living being to yourself. You have decided to have a living being, and you tell them that I did this for you and you are not accepting to our measures. That is completely wrong, because they didn't ask you to, like, they didn't ask you to come on this earth. You decided, and when they are up to their own thinking and when they can think for themselves, please let them, because that makes them more strong and more self-dependent in the future, and that makes them emotionally strong, and you will be proud of them when they are in their 30s. You're gonna see them as the best person. So I'm telling you, don't say that. That is the mean thing to say. Like literally, some children have ended their life, like they died because like the parents said that I have given this much to you, I have did so many things for you, and you don't behave as I say. That is not right thing. Please stop that. That is very toxic, and you are messing your child's mental health. The next thing is making you look guilty. Like if you do something, a little thing wrong, making you say like I said you so to not do that, but you did anyway, see the consequences and everything. No, let them do, let them learn according to their experiences. That what makes them, that what shapes them to face the society or face their difficulties in the future. So stop saying I said you so and you didn't do that. Stop saying that I'm your mother and you have to accept whatever I say and you have to do whatever I like. So don't do that. It's gonna make them really sad. It's gonna make them depressed. Guys, finally, how to cope with toxic parents. The first thing that you have to understand is they are built that way. They are built that way because of their childhood traumas or anything, like the way that they are faced while growing up. So they are built like that and they are showing the same thing to you. Guys, you have to feel sorry for them first of all, and they might also think like that about themselves, like how they are treating you, how they are saying you to not do these things, not do those things because what society might say and all. They might be thinking the same thing about themselves, so they are saying that to you. So the really thing here is for you guys who know so much about this is toxic trait, to sit with them and talk through it, like ask about their feelings, ask how they are coping with everything around them, and ask if they are okay. And that's the first step that helped me like throughout my communications with my mom, because the main thing is communicating and talking through all of it and building that friendship. So that is very important. The next thing that I'm gonna say is, if they are arguing, don't talk back, just stay silent and feel that power of the silence, because silence is very powerful. And stay silent, and they're gonna think that, okay, at least she's not back talking, at least she has become a matured one, and they're gonna stop it little by little. It takes time, but don't back talk, it's gonna make them more triggered. So don't back talk, just stay silent, and they're gonna think that what's going on in your mind. Okay, stay silent and stay powerful. The main thing is, let them gaslight you if they are, but later on sit with them and ask them what happened with them throughout the day and how was their day and everything else, and make sure that they are telling you the truth, and make sure that you are consoling them, because parents have a lot of things going on in their life because of you guys and everything else. Once a child comes into a person's life, it's a major responsibility, because it's not easy. It involves mental health and money and everything else. It involves everything that you own. So it's really difficult for them, but try to talk it out. If they're gaslighting, sit with them, talk it out, like talk like a friend, and make them realize that you are there for them no matter what. That builds trust, that builds friendship, and that's the main important thing to have with parents. Main thing that this is all happening is because the passed on generational traumas. I hope you have seen that reels that were there on Insta and YouTube, that a lady sits with a 3 or 4 set of glass. One glass is dirty and the rest of it is filled with plain water, and the first glass, which is dirty, she pours into it, and that one pours into other one. Like, it's the same thing, it's the same example, that how a dirt can pass on through the water. Like that, the traumas can pass on generationally with how you have coped all of things and how you face all of things. Like, my parents used to do that to me, so I'm gonna do that same thing for them, cause they will become like me when they grow up. No, that's not good. Like, that's not a good idea. So if you guys are seeing these toxic traits, and you already know that this is a toxic trait, and I'm telling you to be mature and stop these things from passing on to the next generation. No matter what it is, don't pass it on. Pause and feel that and think that and process it maturely, and or talk it out. Go to someone who you trust the most and open your mind, open your heart, and say everything. That will make you think twice, and yeah, that stops generational traumas. The main thing that I'm gonna say you guys is, if you're gonna make it through this household that you're living in, toxic household, you have to be busy for yourself. Be busy the whole day. Be not seen to your parents the most. Like, be a little seen and be busy throughout the day. Pick some hobbies. If you have finished your school, like evening, go to basketball practice, or like go to music or dance lessons or anything. Be busy, be out there, and don't let yourself have some time. If you have some time, take it for yourself, like reading, like in a room reading a book or something else. Make time only for yourself as much as possible, and less interacting with parents. That makes them think that you are mature now, you are a big one now, and you are handling everything like a mature one, and they're gonna dial it down. So yeah, that's one of the things that you can do. And learn emotional detachment, because I know, like, even I love my parents a lot, but for me emotional detachment is easy, because for me, what I like, I don't want anyone's opinion on it. I'm like that. I have become like that. So I'm like, I never asked from my childhood that is it okay if I have this, is it okay if I do that. No, I have always been on my own, and that may have triggered them, but they have seen it through, that I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna be on my way, and then nothing is gonna stop me. So that's there. and learn emotional detachment little by little. I'm not telling you to leave them and go. No, it's your thing, like, to take care of them, cause obviously they have provided you with a lot of things. I'm not saying in a negative way that your parents say, but think twice, cause even they have faced all the mental traumas that are giving to you because of the way they are behaving, is because of the childhood traumas that they are faced, and they didn't have anyone to calm them down, or they didn't have you to talk them through it. So sit with them, make sure you make them feel safe, and make sure you be like a friend to them. And yeah, that is a little emotional balance, and you'll have emotional detachment a little. So if they are gonna say anything in future, you won't take it seriously. That is called emotional detachment. If they are blaming, or if they are comparing you, you don't take it seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna say this last, that prioritize your mental health and prioritize yourself first, and talk it through. Communication is the key in everything, even with parents, but do it calmly and do it maturely. My pep talk comes every Thursday, and next Thursday it's gonna be all about toxic relationships. So don't forget to subscribe. Only costs you 0 rupees and it makes me happy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.